Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be looking at my rank 35 penny games. So as you can see, I've already got rank 35 penny, but just going to be going over some tips and tricks on how to really play it and how to push us. So I went from about 1100 to 1250 with just only one loss on field goal last night with KC and Drage. I'll link both of their descriptions below, both really OP players. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the first game. Alright guys, so hopping into the first game, as you can see, the first game is actually up against Ash. And obviously when we face NA, a lot of times we do tend to get a little bit of delay. So I used phone record, well, the actual screen recording on my iPad for this gameplay, just so you guys can at least see like the way I aim and the way I kind of way I juke and whatnot. So already got a turret with Penny. It's quite easily to get turret out of like Daryl and Poco because they're always in the open. But the thing about Penny, I definitely realised, especially on this map, Penny's actually half decent on this map. You can get good pinches on with Penny. Penny's a brawler that is all about pinching, working together as a team, because on her own, she's not that good at all. She's obviously a really good support brawler. So as you can see, I use my gadget really well. That's like the only time I've got good usage out of my gadget is when a Daryl was rolled on top of me, just absolutely destroyed him. He had like 5k HP. He just went in a flash. So that's going to be my objective the whole time, just try and protect my turrets. I've got another one straight away. Always going to be looking for these guys to clump up, because obviously with Poco and Pam in the comp, we're going to be looking to stay together to try and get some healing. So always looking to try and get some value out of turrets as well, with that Pam turret, trying to see if I can get anyone behind that. But as you can see, we're pretty much dominating. What I like to do at the beginning, because the first turrets are always pretty hard to get, I normally just place my turret pretty far back, and then once I get another turret, put in a more aggressive position, and then try and keep it alive. Then once you've kept it alive for a little bit, you're going to be able to cycle your turrets over and over again. So as you can see, I'm absolutely dominating at the moment, just getting constant pressure with my turrets, and we're able to sneak that goal in. So I believe there's like 1 minute left so far, but Max and Spike, probably one of the best lanes on this map. Max lane isn't really like the #1 brawler on here. It's normally like a Carl or a Tara, but Max is pretty much good everywhere. You can use her everywhere, as I said. But this Daryl's full HP, and I've got Poker running at us, so got to be a little bit careful. I've got no gadgets left, so I can't really do any instant damage, so a bit scary. But Gurkhas actually goes in there and just gets absolutely melted. Same with Ash, he just gets melted there, but actually gets speed from the Max there. But as I said, Penny's got really low reload speed, so got to be pretty much careful. I tried to go for a trick shot there, which is pretty funny. You can actually see that I went for it. Probably could have just walked that in maybe, but I went for the trick shot. But yeah, the thing about Penny as well, you've got to be really careful, because she has got really slow reload speed. I feel like if I were to buff her, I'd actually increase her reload speed or something like that, just because a lot of times I find myself just like there's, for example, like a Max in my face, and I can't seem to finish him off because I've never got that reload. But that's going to be the first game. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, next game is up, and obviously I normally do these rank 35 pools games. Actually, live commentary is much more interesting, but just because it was late at night and I was just super tired, so we just decided to do this the next day. But as you can see, got some insane splash damage there, and Immortus just dashes into Drage. No idea why. I remember in VC we were laughing about that. You definitely do not want to do that, as Immortus goes straight into the Spike, especially when you know he's got gadgets. You're just going to die literally instantly. I know Spike is pretty squishy, but you're just asking to die basically. But I'll place the turret here just because I know we can basically get a quick goal there. Drage just slots it in, and that's another win for us. Let's hop right into the next game. Alright guys, heading into the next game then. So Drage actually is 1 game away from rank 35 Spike in this game, and it was 10-minute matchmaking. So coming up against double max, I'm kind of confused, because I don't really think this should be a thing at all. I'd rather just sit in matchmaking for like 3 or 4 minutes longer, but double max is so scary. Once one of the maxes runs out of speed, the others max can just speed them straight back up. Both of them have like infinite ammo, and as you can see, I'm trying to finish off this max, but it's taking me so long to just get 1 bullet back. By the time I've got that 1 ammo, max is like sprayed like 2 or 3 worth of clips at me. So yeah, it's kind of insane. So we just got to try and stick together in this moment. I mean, it's going to be really hard to beat double max, but maybe my turret can kind of carry. I've just got to play really cautious and try and save my ammo as much as possible, just because there was moments like that. See, it just goes super aggro. They've also got 6 dashes as well, where if you guys have played against Max or played with Max, you know her gadget literally is one of the best in the game. So having 6 of them to deal with is kind of insane. That's like 6 opportunities to score, 6 opportunities to like tank a shot or whatever. But as you can see, we're in a really good position here. Everyone goes low, and the Max barely survives on 392 HP. And even in this scenario here, I'm actually really scared, because the Max can actually make good use out of a dash. But if she had super, probably could have scored. but obviously didn't. And I've got a new turret up, trying to get this max down. Luckily, our turret actually gets a nice shot on the max there, and actually tanks with a gadget again, so that is super annoying, even though he was one shot. So we're able to get the max down there. You can see me with a bit of a toxic spin, just because it's not really toxic at them guys. I'm just more toxic at the fact that we face double max. It's just so painful. Imagine one game off rank 35 and you face like spike, curveball and double max. It literally is the comp from hell, but we managed to get a goal there, so well played. Luckily the spike actually isn't playing too well. He's just getting melted at the moment, but this is max is speeded up. It's just, it felt like there was never a moment where they weren't like really super fast, and it's such an annoying mechanic. Like one max speed is enough, but to have to constantly at your face is really annoying. But with like 24 seconds left, I don't feel like we're going to lose this game at all. Casey's doing a really good job. Casey literally is one of the best maxes in the world. I know you've probably heard me say that a ton, but it literally, some of the plays he was making throughout this push, he was just scoring goals left, right, and centre. He's such a good max. But yeah, that's going to be another win for us. Let's hop right into the next game. All right, guys, so next game is up then. So facing off against Max BB Tara. So BB can be a little bit annoying with her gadget, but she's actually using the speed star power, which is definitely the wrong star power to use. If she used bat and stance, that would have been pretty hard, because BB counters brawlers that don't deal like insane instant damage and have slow reload speed. So with the gadget and bat and stance would be a good combination against me, but she's obviously running the wrong combo. So now I've got turret already in a really good position. As you can see, a lot of the times I'll just be trying to shoot where Casey isn't, and that's the way to play Penny. It's just all about pinching, all about zoning with the turret, and conserving your ammo, trying to get good pinches on. Especially on this map, it's really good because you can just shoot, you know, behind the wall, as you can see, like even left or right. Casey could just probably go like far right lane, and then I could just shoot the other bit of grass, and you're always going to like guaranteed to get damage as long as you like shoot at the same time. So that's a really good tip to use on this map specifically. It's all about pinching the lanes, which I tend to do. But Penny, I don't really focus on the mid a lot of the times when I'm pushing Penny on this map, just because she's not really the best mid in 1v1 interactions at all. So I normally just go to help the lane and then try and build up my turret. And then once I've got my turret up, as you can see, I actually got a really good double tap there on that tower. See Casey spinning because that was a really good double tap. But yeah, a lot of the times I don't really go straight for the mid battle because I'll be facing like a Jean, a B, like a Piper I've been facing. It's really difficult to actually win that as a Penny. So you just got to play really passive until you get that turret. But as you can see, I'm constantly chaining my turrets, hitting some nice shots. The gadget's really hard to get super value out of unless there's someone just running towards me. Normally I just use it to zone people or scare them off, but my turret doing really well. They just walk straight back into that shot. But because Penny's not really used a lot, people tend to kind of forget how to play against her. I literally never see her in competitive or high ladder, to be honest. But Casey with a crazy dash there. Nice goal from him. Let's hop right into the next game. All right, guys, heading into the next game. So just 2 games away from rank 35 Penny. And we're facing off against a Jean, Spike, and a Sandu. So Jean is really annoying for me to face off against because he can constantly just outrange me. But as you can see, straight away, I'm just trying to aim and get some few shots on the lane. Dredge actually goes down. But again, I'm just focusing on the lane, trying to get some easy shots because it's pretty easy to hit him down that side. But I'm going to get taken down. Luckily, Casey is alive, though. But Jean is just so deadly with that pull. I'm hoping, I love Jean, but I'm hoping he does get a nerf soon, just because the cycling of the pulls is kind of crazy. Jean's going to completely waste pull there. Definitely a waste. You don't want to be pulling anyone when max uses speed. You just want to kind of wait for that max speed to run out. Sometimes I do just tend to get a bit bored and just try for like a crazy pull, but if you're playing serious and trying to obviously play the best you can with Jean, you never want to try and pull an enemy when they're sped up. Just literally wait for it to run out and then just pull them. So we've got our turret over here. That's a nice little spot I like to put it to begin with, as you've probably seen from previous games. I like to put it all the way in the back. As you can see, you can still shoot the mid all the way from back there, which is pretty insane. But this is this strat Casey was what I was on about as well earlier, where you shoot down the right hand side. Casey's literally lasering there, and I'm just going to be looking for the little grass on the other side and just pinching with him. So we're able to take him down as well. I put my turret in a more advanced position there, as you can see. So that's going to be zoning a lot more. I do actually waste my turret, which is really annoying because as you guys know, it takes a while for you to get your penny turret 5 shots. So just wasted it there. I was a bit scared because now we've got a Sandy super as well. But that's a really nice super from a Drage. A lot of times with Spike, you can just use that super to zone them out. But we get some nice shots there. Nice splash damage onto the Jean as well. I just placed my turret all the way back there just to be safe with things. I mean, I could just cycle another one and it's safe there. There's no way that's going to get taken down. So some nice shots on Sandy. I'm already one shot away from my turret. Drage gets taken out by a really skillful star power. But KC manages to take him down as well. I'm going to put my turret more over there just so it can shoot the mid. As I said, you put your turret over there, it's going to be shooting at the mid. Gene with pull. We're just going to sit back. There's only like 20 seconds left. That was actually a really good pull from him. But KC's going to be absolutely lasering him. I'm just going to try and get some damage onto the Sandy. He's one shot. I think KC actually manages a crazy goal there. Didn't actually get to see it, but that's another win for us. One game away. Let's hop right into it. Alright guys, hopping into the final game mode. So we're facing off against a Colette, not really the best. As I mentioned before, Colette is just never ever seen in high level gameplay. The only time I've really seen Colette used is on Safe Zone, where we actually sometimes use it because a lot of people like to use Daryl there. That's like literally the only time we get to see it. But I actually managed a goal there. I think that was like the first goal I scored in like 50 games pushing, just because KC and Drage always playing way more aggro and just getting them goals. They're definitely way better goal scorers than me. But KC already with speed. A lot of the times I'm pretty bad with max speeds. I tend to like run away from them because obviously when max got speed you want to be running towards them. I've got my turret down there, so already pretty much dominating on our way to victory. So Tara's going to try to pull on the max, and we're just able to slot that in easily. So that's going to be the rank 35 penny right there. Right guys, this is going to be the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the rank 35 penny. Obviously next season I'll be going way more harder than normal to try and get some rank 35s. On the first day of last season I did actually push like Tara, Sprout, Tick, and Dynamite. As you can see, not really pushed many of the brawlers, but did try and go for a push, but I've kind of relaxed this season. But going into next season, I'm hoping to get a ton of rank 35s. I just want to finish off as many as possible, just so I can just get them all ticked off. But probably got around, I think it's like 17 or 18 brawlers rank 35 a minute. Not really tried too hard, but we'll be on the grind again pretty soon. So that's going to be the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you all next time.